Right, Ginger. Oh, yeah, we got a flea. Have you got fleas? Yeah, lovely, aren't you? Eh? My little baby. You love that rug, don't you? Nice and fluffy. Yeah. Oh, little Ginger. What about these stuffed ones? They're not realistic. Oh, little lilac ginger pussycats. Hmm? Little lilac ginger pussies. Talking of which, I watched a Jane Asher film called Deep End, where she's briefly stark naked. If you're quick and press the freeze frame button. Jane Asher was living with Paul McCartney, of course, for 5 years. How did I get to Jane Asher from Ginger Pussies? Oh yeah. Yes, it's another life update type of thing. I deleted 4 videos with me mourning on. I shouldn't keep mourning. People don't want to hear people mourning. I should. Oh yes, little pisser. You a dirty boy? Bobby. You been a good boy? You're the chief suspect, aren't you? After Tommy's departure, I felt confident that I could leave the towel off the hi-fi. And what did I find when I came downstairs this week? A certain tomcat that has his tail up all the time, like a little dodgem car, has pissed all over it just like Tommy used to. Haven't you? Is it you? Can't see it being Ginger or Blackie. Your tail's always up. And you're by me, aren't you? Look at it. Where's your tail always up? Is it you that pissed? Can you see in this darkness? This is take 2, I did put the big light on. What we're going to talk about? I forgot. Oh yeah, telly. Yeah, the telly went tits up my old Panasonic I'd had since about 1989, 1990. And I looked on eBay, there was a Panasonic Quintrix with speakers. It went for 16 quid for a 32 inch working perfectly. They're almost giving tube tellies away these days. Yeah, Bobby. Can you see that camera? You're going to be on television, on YouTube. You're a good boy, aren't you, when you're not pissing? You purr so hard, you start dribbling. Little softy, aren't you? Let's grow some more catnip, now it's getting warmer. All these catnip plants in your yard are sprouting, but if any frost might kill them off. We've got some more seeds, haven't we? From last year. It's Jurassic Park again. I think so. I've been watching Fantastic Voyage with Raquel Welch this afternoon. Yeah, the telly, yeah. I went to a charity shop on the advice of my mum's boyfriend. Tell yours, Stephen, to go down to British Heart Foundation shop in Blackburn and almost giving televisions away. So I went down and they had this, a Matchline Philips 30, it's a 30 inch. Ooh, I'm full of your spit now, Bobby. Stop dribbling on me. You're very affectionate, aren't you? Can you see that camera? Can it see you? Being black? Are you missing Tommy? Oh, shame, eh? You'll got the same way though if you start pissing, little dirty boy. Yeah, you will. Yeah, so there we are, 25 quid, although they charge 20 quid delivery, but because it's for a charity, you don't really mind. That's 4 different SCART socket inputs. That's my camcorder. Apparently plugged in. I shouldn't do really, but I was going to upload some Beatles stuff on my Beatles channel. I've got 4 other channels. Did you know that? Are you interested? Actually, that was something I wondered if I should mention. My niece has just gone back 2 days ago, back to Australia. And she said, I've upset you, Uncle Stephen, because I have a family channel. I put all the private videos on, and you can set them to private viewing, can't you? And on my family channel, I've got my grandma who used to live here since wartime until 2006, sat there, because the telly used to be in this corner. She'd sit there and, merrily talk away. And I filmed her talking about her life in the mills, in the 40s and 50s and 60s, for half an hour or so, and I've uploaded that. So I thought I'd upload my niece's little girl playing with Fireman Sam. Thingy that I bought, a little soundboard. So I filmed her, and I said I'll put her on the family channel on my YouTube site. And after I'd done it, I want that video deleting, Uncle Stu. There's perverts watch YouTube, I want it deleting. I don't want my little girl appearing on YouTube. I said, oh. So I deleted it. I said, you can set them privately, so only we can watch them, or people you want to see them. Well, I just don't like that. I said, it's alright, I've deleted it, and I've deleted the SD card as well. So I was a little bit miffed. Anyway, she's gone back now. I miffed her back actually, because she said, you can have my old iPad for your birthday, because it's my birthday next week. I said, a what? I've got an old iPad, it's got a cracked front, it's about that big, so you can have it. You can do this, you can do that, download that. I said, no, sorry, no, I don't want it. I said, I'm baffled with all that stuff. I said, I just collect dust, I have no use for it. I just do me Facebook and YouTube on my computer and Gmail, and that's about it. Plus buying a few bargains off eBay, which is what I've been doing all afternoon. And yeah, she's, I don't know what she's done with it. I think she'd give it to my mum, hoping my mum will get broadband fitted so she can get in touch via Skype. But I'm not filling my head with all that crap. I've got enough of my own worries without fighting about with learning how to use a bloody iPad. Yeah, Poppy, you're being very soft, aren't you? What's to do? Wondering why I got a helmet on. You're a little baby. I've not been going mad on eBay. What it is, come on, goodbye. I've got an old DVD recorder upstairs which suddenly packed up, and on exploring all the advice you get on the internet, thankfully, I've discovered it's a relatively easy fix. I've took this circuit board out, and there's a numbered 5-pin unit, which is a voltage regulator, IC STGR6353, which is that. And can you see it's all discoloured? It gets piping hot and regulates the voltage from there into the circuit board, because of course it doesn't power mains all the way through. It reduces it quite substantially. And it's a common fault, and mine's gone tits up. So I've ordered one, and my brother's wife, who lives on the next street, is an expert solderer, precision solderer. That was her job. So I promised her a bottle of something if she can mend it with a steady hand. Apparently you have to get a little mop to mop up the melted solder as well. I could have a go, but I imagine I'd make a total arse of it. So that's it basically. Like I said, these live stories, I'll delete it if nobody watches it. And I'll show you my computer setup. Very Harry Potter, under the stairs. That's from my order from eBay. Actually, when I ordered the bloody microchip, there was a forum talking about the fault. Now it's very common. It's saying, contact this place, Signals UK in London. They have it for £10.99 plus post, so of course I've ordered one. And then done a search in the bloody bar and discovered it's £3.49 elsewhere, or £5. About 10 different firms are selling them. Anyway, we'll see, won't we? Maybe it's something else. We'll see if it works or not. That's the boxes from my 2 action cams. Bandit Nev was asking what make it was, but it doesn't actually have a manufacturer's name. It's just HD 1080p action camera. And when I've advised Bandit Nev where to look on eBay and the site, China version, they don't bloody sell it anymore. It must be outdated. These streamline which are sort of ghosts, You know what I mean? There's two different styles in like a traditional camera style like the GoPro, which I don't like because they seem to catch the bloody wind. Not exactly wind resistant, are they? A little GoPro that size on the side of your helmet, faffing about in the wind. And some people have them on tops of the helmets, which actually increases the movement. When you move your head slightly, your camera's going, because of the leverage effect, an up and down movement is very, very exaggerated. Whereas on the side of your helmet, it isn't, it just moves with your eyes. You know, I'm not one to advise people, but you know what I mean. So there we are. I think I'll leave it at that. I've stuck my nose in enough. That's on my George for me CDs there. Should I put one on? Let's have a look. War Years. Frank on his tank. Anti-Maggie's Remedy. No, I better not. I don't want to baffle you all with my strange musical tastes. I tell you what I found this afternoon, looking through some old LPs. If anyone's a Status Quo fan, you could advise me. Yeah, look at all these bits. That's what a black carpet does for you. Oh. Yeah, Golden Arrow of Status Quo, 6 minutes playing time. It's mint condition, date in there is 1973. I know Golden Arrow is a sort of a budget label, but for a Status Quo collector, it's got pictures of matched up men on. Anything else well known? Spicks and Specs, which is an old Bee Gees record. Green Tambourine. When you look at the label, a lot of them are actually written by Ella Lancaster and Francis Rossi, of course, and Rick. Is Parfit on any? I don't know. I think Rossi wrote most of the hits, didn't he? There we are. Cheap label Status Quo LP. Any fans out there? And I've shown you this before. I think I deleted it. Not dust. Disgusting. Look at that. Signed photo from Ozzy Osbourne. Remember when he had his quad crash? It was 8th of December 19... No, it wasn't. It was 2004, I think. Hang on, what's this dated? Yeah. This is dated November 2004. Because I sent him a get well card. In the Sun it mentioned his accident and which hospital he was in, so I sent a get well card. And at the time I had my X4 custom bike, so I said, "Dear Ozzy, get shut of the bloody quad bike, get a proper bike." And he sent this. Although my brother pointed out that that signature is exactly the same as the one on the photo, and it'll be auto pen, which of course is a machine that scribbles autographs by the 100. That's why it doesn't matter, it's just nice of him to even reply to fans. So, and the Ozzy Osbourne fans out there might like that in a frame, even though it probably is auto pen. Can you see that? Light enough. Good lad Ozzy. I'm not particularly a big fan, you know, I like Paranoid of course. His big hits, but I'm not really a heavy metal fan. Well, I am, you know, I like any good music, but not an obsessive fan. I like anyone. Jimi Hendrix, most of the 60s stuff. On a final note, I deleted the other video. That lad hasn't been in touch, the X4 owner from Dog's funeral, you know, Kevin Donahue Dog's funeral. There's two X4s, one ridden by a little bloke and one by a giant lad, and I said, "I've got a jacket, you can have it." And he's not been in touch. He's either not seen the video or he's not into freebies. He's got an X4 badge, X4 patch, And like I said, it is a little bit too big for me now because I've lost 3 stone. I weighed myself the other day. I got the bathroom scales downstairs. Let's have a look. I used to be 23 stone. What's that? Oh, that's in pounds. £190. What's that? Well, I was 20 stone 4 last weekend. There's a switch to change it. It's £190. Nothing like the Johnny Cash song then. 6'6", stood on the ground, weigh 235 pounds. Well, I'm 6'7" and weigh 290 pounds. Brought down to his knees by a thing called love. Ooh, love, a thing called love. And on that note, I think I'll say goodbye. So that's it basically. Wasted day today. I was going to get my bike out and go to Maplins, but like I said, why go there for an electronic chip when they're all on the internet with posts free? Thank goodness for eBay. Marvellous, isn't it? So that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I know it's drivel, but like I said, it's why not do a live video? Let's see what you get up to away from bikes. Why not? It's interesting, I think. You know, it's what people's personalities are like. You might think I'm a loony. Good. You know, it's a life, innit? Right, bye for now. Good night.